and Jerry. Don't worry, it's only an hour long, and most days it doesn't suck.
I say we do this. It is 5:02 on the Fan on a Thursday as we are moving through the week. Another win for the Metsies. The Eddie Scazzeri. What is up? And across to my left, his name is Al Max Dukes. What's up, Al?
Good morning, Jerry. The Mets are just too good. We're so good, the Mets.
No.
Yes, we are.
No. If you were watching that game got a little dicey.
A little bit. We had a nice, good, big, cushy lead.
Not great. Yeah, well,
nice, cushy lead,
it almost
Jay.
disappeared.
But it didn't. Thanks to Pete Alonso, 5 RBIs.
He got in the lead. The bullpen almost gave it back.
He's got to lead the league in RBIs.
I'm worried about the bullpen.
I didn't check, Jerry. He's leading the league in RBIs. Has to. He had 5 yesterday.
No, so Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Just
4.
Google it. I'm talking about the NL, Jerry, the real league.
You just said he's leading the league. You want to talk about just the National League?
All right. Yeah.
So I will give you
me
the
that
RBI leaders.
Yes.
So
Where
far.
is he?
In
Top
all
of
of
the food
Major
chain.
League Baseball, he is second.
Nice. Who's first?
Jose Ramirez of the
Never heard of
Indians,
him.
the Guardians. Excuse me?
The Guardians? I don't even know. That's not even a team,
You never
Jerry.
heard of Jose Ramirez?
Jose Ramirez?
Please don't say that. Please.
Okay.
Please.
How about this? I never heard of the Guardians. Where do they play?
You could say that. You know what? I will accept that.
That you'll accept?
Yes. But I cannot accept that you never heard of Jose Ramirez.
Can we just call them Cleveland?
We can call them Cleveland.
I like that.
I like Cleveland baseball team.
Right. From
That
now
would be
on,
fine.
anytime. Here's what we do. From now on, when a team name no longer is politically correct, we just turn that team into
The baseball club.
baseball club,
I'm with you.
football club, hockey club.
Now, if I would have
Then we'll
told
know.
you Oscar Mercado is right behind Alonso with 9 RBIs,
Oscar?
and you said you didn't know who he was, that makes sense.
You'd be all right with that.
Jose Ramirez, not acceptable.
So Pete Alonso is how far behind?
4.
He's 4 RBIs behind?
Yeah, he's got 10 RBIs.
Well, these guys probably played more games or something.
Actually, he played 1 less, Jose Ramirez.
Oh.
Yeah, so no. And Mercado, he played 6. Yep. Nolan Arenado has 9. He only played in 4 games.
Well, let's get some scouting reports on these
So
guys.
RBIs per game, he's actually way down the list.
When I get my Topps baseball card set from this year and I get the RBI leaders card, I want Pete Alonso's face representing the National League.
Let's see if that
Can
actually
we
happens.
get that happening, Jerry?
Boy, I tell
And
you.
this is a guy. Oh, how about this, though, Jerry? Did any of these other guys that you mentioned get hit in the face already this year?
Not that I'm aware of,
Right.
but like you, I don't know how many Cleveland games you've watched. I've watched none.
I feel like I would have seen if a Cleveland player
Maybe.
got drilled in the face.
That would have also made sure that you actually watched ESPN
Yeah.
or MLB Network at some point.
Right. Well, I don't
Which you
get those.
which you
I don't
right.
get those right now, but I do get the MLB stuff.
Right,
So I
but
do
you're not
see
watching.
MLB. I watch.
No, you're not.
I'll tell you this. I watch on Twitter if a headline says this dude get hit in the face with a
For
fastball.
sure.
I'm like, let me check this out.
Saya Suzuki has 9 RBIs, 1 behind Alonso.
Wow.
He's on the Cubs.
He's got to get going.
I don't know who that
What's
is.
Vlad Guerrero got?
He's got 8.
8.
Got 4
He
of them
gets-
last night.
Wow. He only hit 3 solo home runs.
How about this? This is interesting with Vlad Guerrero. So he's got 8 RBIs, 4 home runs. 3 of them came last night. And other than that, hasn't done a whole, I shouldn't say that. He's got 9 hits.
Jerry hasn't done squat this year. Till he got to face Garrett Cole, the Yankee ace, and he just went downtown.
Yes, pretty much.
Boy, he smacked Garrett Cole around. And by the way,
Yeah.
all 3 of Vlad Guerrero's home runs yesterday, right down the middle.
Well,
Just
but that's
smokers right down the middle.
in a lot of times. I remember Darryl Strawberry used to say this. He would say he was one of the best bad pitch hitters ever. Meaning, or mistake hitters. If you make a mistake down the middle, he's going to clobber it.
Yeah.
And that is pretty much what he did. So,
And
yeah.
by the way, the first one, Aaron Hicks gave him a home run because Aaron Hicks had that ball in his glove in the field to play and then dropped it
Tough,
over.
though. I know.
Dropped
I
it
know.
over the wall.
Understood. The second one, though, the 2-run homer.
Yeah, blast.
Yeah.
And then the third one, blast.
And he was on deck
Oh, is that
in
right?
the last inning. Never know. Could have had a 4th home run.
And then he snagged the line drive to end the game.
He's a hell. This team, you can say what you want about the Yankees and the Red Sox and the Rays. This team is loaded.
Yeah, I like the Blue Jays.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty good. And this is your type of team, too.
Yes.
Bo Bichette,
Right.
Vlad Guerrero Jr.
We got chubby guys on
Pretty
the
good.
team.
You got Cavan Biggio. Is it Cavan, whatever.
Biggio.
Think of those names.
Yes. It's a classic
Bichette,
for me.
Biggio, and Guerrero.
I might get a Blue Jays hat. You know how, like, in the NFL season, I come up with different teams that I root for? I might get a Blue Jays hat.
I could see you in a Blue Jays hat.
Yeah.
And you're a Met. Well,
I'm a Met fan. Thank you, Jerry.
No, you're not. You're a Met follower. You're not a fan.
Well,
you're interested in the Mets.
Yes.
So it's okay if you want to wear a Blue Jays
I could have an American League team.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Absolutely. Do the Mets play in Toronto this year? You want to go?
I hope they do. Well, I don't think they're allowing fans up there because of
even if
COVID.
you're vaccinated. That's
I don't know
not
what
true.
their rules are,
You're
Jerry.
vaccinated.
I am vaccinated.
We can cross the border.
I'm triple vax, Jerry. Could I get in there?
I am too. I think we could bring our COVID card.
I'll just tell you this: give me 3 more shots, I'll go watch the. And I'll sit right in the front row.
I had someone tell me yesterday, and I know this is a big deal. I know this is. I'm not naive. I know it's happening often. Flat out said to me, he goes, "We need a COVID card for something that's going on in the near to distant future." I said, "I don't know, but I always keep mine on me." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I got a photo of my fake one, so I'm good."
A photo of my fake one?
I'm like, "What? I'm like, you don't want to get vaccinated. That's fine." I'm like, "But you're walking around." He goes, "Yeah, it was $10." I'm like, "You say it so." And he showed me a picture of it, Al. It's just like mine.
Right, but if he gets caught, by the way,
my
no,
God.
they should throw him in prison.
What is wrong with people?
Prison, Jerry, prison.
He's not going to go to jail. He says he's never used it.
All right.
But he has it just in case. I'm like,
Just
you know
in
what you can do?
case.
You can get the vaccine too. Just saying.
All right.
But whatever. To each his own.
By the way, Jerry, yesterday, Vlad Guerrero and Aaron Hicks, they were tied together multiple times. You had the home run that Aaron Hicks gave to Vlad Guerrero, his
That he
first
almost
at-bat.
had. Mm-hmm.
It was in his glove. It hit the wall, went over the wall, home run. Then Aaron Hicks is the one who stepped on Vlad Guerrero's hand on a play at first base.
The
Cut his finger. It was bleeding profusely. He wore a crimson mask of blood, Jerry.
Okay.
It was dripping. It was on his pants.
It's a little dramatic, but okay. This is not exactly Kurt Schilling in the bloody sock, but okay.
They wrapped it up.
Right.
They're like, I wonder if he'll be able to swing the bat.
Oh, he's playing.
Home run. Well, he somehow managed to hit home run with his last at bat, even though his finger's bleeding. Next at bat, home run. So,
Hey, the double in there too.
And a double. To which I believe Garrett Cole tipped his cap to him at that point. Was like, you know what? You got the best of me.
Garrett Cole wasn't awful last night. The problem is he gives up the 2 home runs in the first few innings. It's like, my God, can you just give us 5 or 6 scoreless innings?
This was something I noticed, Jerry, with Tanaka when he was pitching here.
Get him early.
Yeah,
Gary and Keith were talking about that with Scherzer yesterday. If you're going to get to him early, because like DeGrom, as the game goes on, they get better. And
yeah.
Scherzer was on the ropes in that first inning yesterday. He was having trouble with the strike zone, walking guys, 3-ball counts, 3-1, 3-2. He's shaking off Nito left and right, and they didn't get to him. And he wound up getting you into the 6th inning.
He got out of it.
Yep.
He fought his way out of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
But Garrett Cole, no. Like Tanaka used to give up a home run in the first inning all the time. Like, what is this guy doing?
That was a good bet. But
Yes.
then he'd go the next 6 innings and give up 2 hits.
Right. So if you were able to come back a little bit,
Yeah.
Yankees, I thought, were coming back. They were down 3-0 early.
They tied it.
Then they had a back-to-back and a belly-to-belly. Rizzo. And Aaron Judge, Jerry, I say pay the man his $500 million for that home run that made it 3-2.
You know, the problem is with paying him. Even last night. What do you think the attendance was last night?
I'm going to say last night, Jerry,
Yeah.
21,000 people.
I was going to say about 25 or so. And I only say, and I know it's April. I get it. I know. But last night was a nice night.
Oh, beautiful, Jerry.
And you're playing, Eddie, if this thing fires up, I apologize. I don't sound-wise. And you're playing a team that very well might win the division. Like, you would think that's a pretty good rivalry game, right?
Sure is.
So let's see. I could be wrong. Maybe there were more people than I thought. But when I watched early in this game and then saw all right, so the official attendance was 30,000. To me, it didn't look like 30,000. Right. It's like, man, you're giving these guys all this money. Like, you need to be sold out every night.
10,000 of them were eating sushi behind home plate.
Maybe that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look great. It just doesn't.
Let's take the sushi. Let's move the sushi thing out behind home plate.
You could
just
do that.
Wouldn't that be so great? You're watching the game and just people milling around
Yes.
eating sushi.
Well, it's like in Miami. They have the bar in center field.
Yeah.
More people are interested in having drinks at the bar than they are watching the game, but at least there's an atmosphere and there's people.
But what if we did that behind home plate?
You could do that.
Set up a bar.
Right
that would
there,
Be so distracting on
front row.
TV. Yeah. Like, have our pitchers get used to it. So then when opposing pitchers come in and they're trying to pitch and there's someone eating sushi behind the catcher.
The home plate bar and grill.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, actually.
And you do things like they do at the NBA when players are trying to take foul shots.
At the pitcher?
Yeah.
Pick up big pictures of heads.
Yeah, right behind home plate. And you'd be excited to be on TV.
You should be in marketing.
Yes. I might pitch that to the Yankees.
You should. Why not?
They say that Vlad Guerrero was probably going to have to get stitches for that.
Will that knock him out of tonight?
I don't know. Let's hope so.
I mean, if otherwise you're going to bust the
No,
stitches.
he's going to play. He'll get stitches and play because he's crushing these Yankees.
I would think he would play too. We'll see.
I like that cool sport coat that they put on when they hit a home run, the Blue Jays. It's got all patches on it.
That's a team that's having fun.
Yes, they are, Jerry.
They're having fun.
They are having fun.
Why don't you get your hands on that coat?
Oh, I'd love to wear
I know
that.
you would.
Did you see what happened yesterday in the Met game? I saw this went a viral video. I saw it on Barstool. A obnoxious Met fan was out in
I didn't see this.
Center field or left field, and when the Mets had hit a home run or won the game, whatever it was, he started filming with his phone. He was going right into the faces of Phillies fans. One Philly fan grabbed the guy's phone and threw it right on the field.
I don't know how I missed that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's great.
You better be careful. When you do stupid things on the road, even at home, if you do something to the wrong guy,
Yeah.
you never know what's going to happen.
I
That is
keep my
tremendous.
mouth shut when I go to these games.
I just go watch the game.
Me too.
I'm not into getting in your face. I don't have time for it.
The only time I would get in in each other's faces is if I go with the 7 line and there's 400
Well,
people.
you have an army around
Yeah.
you.
And everyone's rooting for the Mets.
Yeah, you feel comfortable there.
Maybe I'll go to a 7 line outing this year and I'll wear like the opposing team's shirt.
They will not let you in your seat. They won't even let Brandon Tierney go unless he wears the shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
and
part of
Brandon
the
wants
thing.
to go, but he's like, I'm the Yankee fan. I'm not putting any Met gear on.
No, you have to put you
So
got to wear the
I
shirt.
think they came to an agreement that if he just wears an orange shirt and blends in, they'll
Put the
allow him to
shirt
go.
on.
I think that's what they decided.
You're an adult.
Well, he doesn't want to. He's not a Met fan.
Well, then don't go.
See,
You
this
can't
is
go.
the difference between a sports fan and someone like yourself,
Yeah.
an artsy person.
What's that?
Like you,
I am artsy.
because you're not a sports fan. You couldn't pay me enough money to put a Washington football team shirt on. For real. And to go to a game. Well, I guess you pay me enough money. But to just do it because, no chance. There's no chance I would do that.
Yeah, I have no problem.
You would, because you're a fraud.
Yeah, especially like if I have to go to like if I go to like a Phillies Cardinals
can't
game,
put-
I'm putting a Phillies
You're
jersey
not
on.
putting a
'Cause
Phillies
I don't want to.
jer- What happened
I
to
don't
just
want people
going and
to-
watching the game
I
and
don't want
dressing
people-
like you are right now?
I don't want people to beat me up because I want to act like I want to. When I go to a game, I want to root for somebody.
You just said you want to go just to watch the game. Like literally 60 seconds ago.
I don't know what you're saying, Jerry. You're trying to talk circles around me.
No, I'm not. I'm just what you just said.
You're trying to confuse me.
No, I'm not. Come
Oh.
on. You're confusing us.
Oh, okay. I'm confusing you guys. I actually thought this Blue Jay series was done, but the Yankees, they do
tonight.
have another game tonight.
4-game set.
Luis Severino.
Yeah, I was surprised it wasn't a day game.
Yes, I checked that as well. I thought, did I write this down wrong?
No, you didn't.
And the Mets are preparing, Jerry, for their big home opener tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do we know who's pitching that?
Tomorrow. So Scherzer went today. So would it be Carrasco? Wouldn't it be?
Because McGill did the day before.
McGill, Scherzer. I think it's Carrasco. I'll check right
Carrasco?
now. I'm almost. I mean, that's
what's
the way
weird?
it should line up.
Home
Yeah.
opener versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. I feel like we should have an NL East matchup.
Yeah, it definitely loses something.
Although maybe we smacked the Arizona Diamondbacks around.
Chris Bassett.
Chris Bassett.
Yeah, so then I guess Carrasco would be on Saturday. Yeah, so Bassett against Davies of Arizona.
Maybe we
Is
get
that Zach Davies?
maybe we get
yeah, it
revenge. Remember when the Yankees lost after 9-11 to the Arizona Diamondbacks?
In the World Series,
We're gonna get some
Luis
revenge.
Gonzalez, the broken bat hit off of Mariano.
Yeah.
Rivera. I remember
That was
all of
rude.
That. It also went to show that there's not someone above looking over New York that week.
Right. If ever we should have won the sports gods should have shined upon us, It was after 9/11.
And especially after the way they won those 3 games at the stadium in the middle of the series. I remember Mike went to Arizona. Who was with him? Was that Sal or was that Eddie Erickson? Who was it? It was Eddie Erickson, right? They went out there for those game clinching games that they didn't clinch.
No, it was Carlin.
It was Carlin. That's who it was. Okay, not so it was earlier than that, right? Oh yeah, it was a long time ago. That's right.
2001.
Yeah, boy, Carlin had some wild road trips with them.
It was just the 2 of them went?
I think Chris might have been there too. I don't, and I feel like it was just Mike. I don't think Chris was there, but I'm not sure. But they had some spring training trips. I think Carlin lost all of his hair while working on that show. I'm
stressful.
serious.
You're saying, Jerry?
And then the rest of it when he worked with Imus.
Right. He's had some tough ones.
I don't know if you noticed, someone has sent the 2 of us video of Carlin being fired by Imus. Like, I don't know why. Have you not seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
You've been tagged on it for like the last 5 or 6 straight work days. There's some guy that just loves sending us this one video of Imus telling him, "You don't work for the radio station, you work for me, and I just fired you. Get out, fatso."
That's a party, man.
That's a party, man.
Terrible.
Get out.
Really terrible. Anyway, all right, let's take a quick break. It's 5:18. We're running late. We've got Boomer and Gio. It is a great, fun Thursday right here on The Fan.